been here for some time, and I want to close with one topic that, Emmett, when you were talking, I was thinking about this. With such a complex world right now, with AI, with so many things changes, I believe it's very important to learn, and I would really like your advice, maybe you can provide some feedback how we can learn this, to learn and understand how to simplify very technical information to a simple language and a business language as well. Because how do you go and explain to a board member why do you need secure communication? And there's many other topics. How Natisha go to a board member and explain we need to monitor our BGP routes.
Right. But you know this. You know the answer because you're good at it. Storytelling. Storytelling. Metaphors. You know, don't get into all the nits and bites because it puts certain people, not all, to sleep. But everyone listens to an interesting story. Everyone wants, give me an example. And suddenly they begin to identify. So you want people to be able to identify with the data. And the way to get the data is to create stories that exemplify the data. So if I'm talking to you and you say, and I want to talk to you about secure comms, you got a new patent. You remember the story of the guy who had the new patent and found out that someone registered before them? Because someone was sitting on a car outside the building and they sniffed the communications that were going on, and they got the registers. Well, there are ways they could have done that differently. They didn't need to use the public service. And let's show you how. But in simple terms, in graphic terms, story terms, not in the mathematics around it. Because most people, I shouldn't say most people, some people, they're not enticed by the math. They're enticed by the human element in the story.
Storytelling is, I think, one of the most strongest ways of getting across technology and business together. You know what I mean? That bridge to gap. And I totally believe sometimes as a technologist, I find it difficult to create a story in that sense. But when you sit with the sales team and you kind of draw it out, or you come up with a great story, and I think that usually helps.
Yeah.
It's interesting that in the past, we used to have people that the main profession was storytelling because there was no books.
Storytelling is still storytelling was used even then. If you look at all the religious books, I think that is some kind of storytelling.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And stories become truth for people.
Guys, thank you very much. Emmett,
Thank you. Evgeny.
It's such a pleasure.
Thank you for the office. I think it's an amazing office and hosting everyone here.
Thank you very much for taking time and coming here. Emmett, thank you very much.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Last couple of days have been fun.
Yeah, all right.